Hello everyone, Eddie here. It's been a while. Well, I can't help it. I'm back anyway. Look, let's get out of that view because I can't do that view. Everyone else can, but I can't. It goes a little screwy with me. Ah, here we are. We're in new addition to my place on the Bevo Pack. Yes, on the server with Tryonus, Scoops, Mountain Dew Mania, Lady Ivana, Canker Killer 98, Badman, Zersos, Darslin, and at least 3 others. I've probably 8-bit Evolution, and odd 1 or 2 others. Yeah, like Fluffy Puma and Dustlinson. I think that's covered everyone. I know I missed someone. If I have, do apologise. Throw things at me when you see me on the server. This is my new armoury. I made that yesterday, and I just started filling it up today with bits and bobs I gathered from Twilight. I don't tick outfit, I just got to get a top. So, and that's like some kind of weird night out. So yeah, no, I've been derping around as normal, doing not a huge amount of things. You have to excuse my voice today, because I do believe I'm coming down with a cold. Usual mess of junk and everything. I've had a bit of a clear out because I had so much stuff I'd never use. I'd clear a lot of it out. Cookies from Lady Ivana. Look, she keeps supplying me with food. Look how much food I got. Got tons of it. I've got cake over here as well. Woohoo. Still only died 4 times, which is pretty good. And all of them were to the evil witches at the very beginning. But I got myself a Naga head and a Lich King head from the the Twilight. Usual case, excuse around here, it's redecorating because I've transferred my power now to a much simpler system. He said after it was a lot of complications. That's a link to my shop of wonders. My last quarry, which is why I got all these chests, was right over top of a road-like dungeon. So I got tons and tons of junk. And this is a testament saying a mega rubber tree, don't accidentally plant one, because when you chop it down, you end up with tons and tons and tons of rubbery stuff. I actually planted one quite near my base, which affected lag and everything horrendously. 40 stacks of iron, stacks and stacks of everything, and 41 gold. Yeah, I'm poor for gold. Got everything else, but poor for gold. What's occurring? Well, show you down here quick, because I need to drop off some XP. I actually got a portal that works to my place now, so when I come back, I actually come back to my place. And it means people can visit easier. Still got the ghetto mob grinder down here, with the fan on. Turn the fan off so you can get to it. I currently have up there an Enderman spawner, 2 blaze spawners, and a skelly spawner, which has given me skellies, wither skellies, Enderman, and lots of blazes. Now if I want XP, I stand here, slap them with the fan off. I want it auto, I put that fan on, and they all blow into that little iron spike there, above a vacuum hopper. Up top is just a flat platform with 3 fans over the back, so it blows into this edge to get them to drop down. Very simple, but very, very effective, as you can see. And that brings me into XP as well. What else is happening? Oh, so if you excuse me, I think I'm coming down with a cold, which is why I've got a bit of a headache today, and I'm a bit bunged up. So, bear with me, because I'm not my best. Right, that's the inside covered. Anything new on the inside? What else have we got? Loads of new trophies, bits and bobs. Just checking them out. No, I think that's about the inside covered. Now we come outside. One of my best to look at. That is so cool. Went into the Twilight Forest and they've got giants up in clouds to get these huge weapons and picks. You can actually run around carrying it. It looks hilarious. Have I got my spare one on me? Because I did manage to pick up 2. Yes, look at that. Got them. Now, if I put that on, I have to go F5 again for this because this is just ridiculously huge sword. Look at that. This is Myanmar sword. Don't you mess with... Oh, wrong button. You opened the chest. Put a chest there. Don't you mess with Myanmar sword. That is so cool. I do like that. And you've got the mighty pick as well. Wrong button. There we go. And this does actually do a lot of digging damage. So I actually hit the ground and took out loads of chunks over at Scoops' place. Let's put my armour on while I'm out there. Look at it. Enchants on that. And that all that needs on it is an octadic capacitor and it's at full capacity. That just needs octadic capacitor and it's at full capacity. Because that's got speed 3 on it. These I think are already fully done. So they're alright. And my dark solarium jet plate. I highly recommend making one of these. But set yourself a whole day to do it. Because the work involved in making one of them is horrendous. You have to, oops, still in F5, that scares me. You have to literally start creating Ender IO stuff from nothing. You have to go and get souls of bats, souls of enderman. You need both of the soul binder and the slice and splice. It's crazy stuff, it really is, because then you have to start doing your flux infused. It's a big pit of rabbit holes. Best way to describe it is Krillix likes to say, it's a rabbit hole. When you go down that rabbit hole, you don't come back. Is it Krillix? No, it's Slipgator, sorry. Slipgator says it's the rabbit hole. And it was, I started making it, I was determined to make this, I started. And it drained me of most of my resources, most of my gold went on making that armour. But it's excellent armour, you can fly, you can do all sorts with it. And I'm still living on berries. Berry medleys for the win. I've had to stop production of berry medleys because there's a stack, there's 70 at the store, 70 in the food stack at spawn, if anyone needs any. I've still got plenty here for me. Running a little wheat farm off a 1 windmill, save chugging power over it. Just finished up the barley because it's filled out. Just going to fill one of each of these up, and I shall change that for different crops. Stop the berry farms because they're out of control. That is my berry medley making machine, which is still sat there doing nothing. What else we got? Over here we have the mobs, the mob gear. Look at this, 128 stacks of ender pearls, 128 stacks of gunpowder. If I need anything, I've got it. Sort of look at it. Even sugar and redstone and carrots. I've got a stack of carrots from mobs. I have my gold, and trash for all the arrows and stuff, for the bows. The gold armour, I'm repairing it. I'm putting it through a smelter so I can reclaim the gold from it, and it is working quite well. So that is my gold reclamation set. Oh, the lava's gone. Oh no, someone's drained the lava in the nether. Kilobad's gonna have to go sort out his lava source. My power is extraordinary now. It can really kick out some, because that little beauty powers all this. Powers. There's 3 grinders over here, which are set up on 5x5 cursed earth blocks with dark glass in it, stop it showing. And they'll grind. Goodies come down here into the stacks down here. Mob essence, as you can see, pops into that barrel as a buffer, drops down here into this tank. Now this tank was full yesterday, and Kilobad made this because we were having a hilarious time. We were trying to get king slimes to spawn, and they do spawn, but we have issues. First off, this was too small, so there was me, Kilobad, and Lady Ovana. We stripped it. I wrecked it to make it spawn. But once we knew it could spawn, we started rebuilding it, and we all chipped in and made that, and it looks great. It really does look great. But we can get king slimes to spawn, but this grinder won't kill them. For some reason, this grinder won't kill the king slimes. But last night I let it run, thinking, alright, we'll get some wither skulls in. 16 wither skulls, just from letting it run overnight. But it did drain the big tank, and there was 2 million, I think it was, 2 million mob essence in there. And it's drained that plus whatever was in the drums. And look, even the secret door to go in and chop and change. I put king slime back in there for the moment. It says blue slime, but you have to go and get a king slime. Actually find a king blue slime or whatever it is to get one. And you have to put it on spawn exact copy. So that's in there, but it's not running at the moment because I've got control there. Just waiting for this to fill up again because it takes quite a while for each slime to spawn because it's 22,000 mob somethings it needs or something or others. Got a new ender bow I need to try out at some point and charm up. And that's pretty much all that's happened out here. Apart from, have I got hover on? Yeah, let's take hover off for a sec. This is the thing with my jetpack. You got fly mode, you got hover mode, and you got charge mode. So anything electrical or RF based, like my armor and my atomic disassembler, I can actually charge from my backpack, my jetpack. It's got 50 million RF in it. This is my power supply. It's getting a little over the top now. But when I was running everything downstairs, this keeps it topped up and it won't let it drain. These dimensional transceivers, cheers Bevo and your mind tinker, your mind tweaking, they're evil. They're absolutely evil to make. People don't want to make the what's the other ones? The Tesseracts, because they're evil to make. So I said, that's alright, I'll have a look at making the other ones, the transdimensional transceivers. Yeah, you need heads of Enderman and souls of Enderman put through all the gubbins machines from down there, through all the Ender IO machines, to get even close. And you start adding, you got 20 levels of XP and about half a ton of gold in each one. And it's like, it's not as cheap as they are in the other packs, that is for sure. Which is another reason I'm short on gold. Because as my community effort, I'm supplying Tryonus and anyone who asks transdimensional receivers. So when they want to kick in to power, if I can get on that one, come on, no, I'm going to have to hover again. Whoop. If I go to the power side, you got the power plant. So everyone wants free power. Click on the power plant. Let's get that Tryonus is set up, and you can drag free power in. Don't click on mine because you'll suddenly find out you haven't got much. Mine drains it. Yes, that's about it. My house is gone up another 2 blocks just on these spikes. That's it. As far as the house has got, still not made it. Tree farm's got shut down. The only other thing which was tricky to make, but I got Scoops involved in it because I needed an air room from Britannia, and he's the Britannia master on the server at the moment. So I got myself a walk book, so I can go to Eddie's Emporium of everything. Now, wait for the walk to settle because it takes a couple of seconds. Oh, 3 seconds. Well, that was a well-timed phone call because it let the world load in. And it takes a few seconds. So. This is... Oh, let me pop outside. This is my shop. My shop in town. Grand opening. It's open. Eddie's Everything Emporium. All you want for any donation of gold, well, it's not happening. The gold thing's a bit of a joke, so home of the Eddie chest. As anybody knows me, my chest's a right messy on me. So you have to sort of rummage through and see what you can find. Home of the Eddie chest. What you want is here. Just don't ask where. And you'll see why when you open up the chests. And you'll see that they are absolutely chocker full of everything. Ender pearls, plenty of them, spawners, loads of different armours, snowballs. They're the latest ones to come in. Quicksilver, if anyone wants a ton of Quicksilver, spare armour, laudanum. We've got everything everywhere. Power 3 unbreaking bow with a couple of shots left on it. Music discs. While I remember, gotta grab them. If we see any, we'll grab them. Because I know the hotel will be needing some soon. Well, there's plenty of them in here, trust me. These ones are the feed from my ender chest at the base, so they come in here. All the latest stuff comes in. Diamond leggings, look at that. See, look, it's got quite a bit of wear and tear left on it. Ender pearls, seeds, bones, you name it. I'll just chuck it in and it comes over here and I eventually sort them across into a mess. Look, blaze rods, tons of them. Trust me, you look through here, you will find another record. You will find absolutely shed loads and shed loads of blaze rods, because my blaze guys just produce blaze. And I'm sure I'll put loads in here. Maybe not. You might come across one or two of them. Obviously not many. But that's my Eddie's Emporium too. Anyone on the server wants anything, help yourself, it's all free. I say, if you feel like you're taking something and it's a bit valuable, chuck a little gold in there to make yourself feel better. I won't complain. A little bit of gold does me good. But there's everything in here. Everything you could possibly want. Sulphur, blueberries for some reason. Osmium swords. It's everything that, again, not a 48 blaze rods. It's everything that is just cluttering up my place. I thought I'd chuck it into like a storage that everyone can help themselves to. And there you go, Eddie's Emporium. That is something I've been getting on with. I've been doing a little bit over here, and it does need finishing. But working on Tryonus' power plant, because his power plant looked awesome. I thought that looks so much like a power plant, it just needs a bit of oomph. So he's given me permission to come and have a mess about on the outside, which I've got to finish. I've got to make like a gatehouse for it yet. But I put like a fence around it and stuff, and was thinking of putting a couple of little walkways up on, like gantries and walkways up on here, so it looks a bit, so it breaks up the concrete. But you don't want to break it up too much because the shape is what is there. So I thought this area will probably get away with doing it, because the shape is what makes that look good. So it's just literally little things like a little bit of gravel around the edge, built up a platform around it, and gonna make it, where's Hover? Put Hover on it, makes it say bouncing all over the show, just to give it a bit of thing. Loads of work left to do on it, but work in progress, bear with me, I'm getting there. Let's fly over the space station, or the space base. Zip, zip, zip. And come in to show you something that Lady Obana done for me. Lady Obana. Look at that. That's my office. How cool is that? Let's go. She made all this, basically. She designed all this. Dastardly nice Lady Obana. Or Ivy, as we like to call her. To do up the hotel. And look at the job she's done. Brilliant job. She is very, very talented. So she's getting everybody's come and decorate my place idea. So I said, look, can you do up my room? Because all it was a bare room. So it's Eddie's office in the wild. And how cool is this? I can sit at my desk, doing a bit of typewriting. I've got to find an F5 button again now, haven't I? Doing a bit of typewriting at my desk, in my office full of greenery. I think it is awesome. Anyone who knows me from other places will know that usually when I build, my first house is a tree. And this is just so reminds me of the tree, my first house being a tree. That this is great. I love it. Thank you very much, Ivy. It is very, very, very appreciated. She says, you know, people say the nicest things and they don't say anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. That is brilliant. I love it. What else is going on? The cube is still the cube. Nothing's changing there. Boop, boopity boop. Let's put Offer back on now. Let's turn the extra jet back on. That helps. Yeah, the cube is still the cube. Did have plans to do stuff with it, but I haven't got around to it yet. But I might do it soon because I'll scoot over here without going too close and showing too much, because I know it's a work in progress. Look, I'm trying to keep my head down. If you just come across here, there you go. That is where Tryonus is building his factory. Just get a little sneak peek. That's what you're getting. Sneak peek. If you want to see more, see Tryonus' channel. Sneak peek. But it's quite near the cube. So I might need to do more with the cube. So it kind of ties in the factory, the cube, and Spawn Town. So we might have a road going through or something. Am I far enough away from the factory? Yeah, you can't see it now. Good. That is about it. That's about all that's occurring that I can think of. Yes. The usual madness of madnesses. Yeah, look at this. Look. Eddie did it. Honest, it wasn't me, Mountain Dew Mania. Yeah, I did it. I'll hold my hand up to it. I did it. But I come running through the door as a lag spike hit. Popped through the door, and the next thing I know, the door popped off. So I got the door, put it back on, and it was half a door. And obviously the half a door disappeared. So, yes, it kind of was me, but I blame the lag spike. I'm innocent. And I said the Mountain because there was half a door there. I said, don't tell Tryon, it's nothing to do with me, and I ran away. And what did she do? She left him a sign. Left him a sign, I tell you. But no, anyone on the server, please, please, please make use of this place. It is full of junk, and it is all over the show. But have a look through at least once, and I guarantee you walk away with an inventory full of stuff that you will use. And I'm just so much stuff that's all spare that you're going to go to waste if it don't get used. So make the most of it. It's at Spawn Town. You can see where it is. And it's there. It's there for everyone. Please use. That's it. That is all there is. So I'm going to fly over here, park myself on the cubiness, because that's what you do. If you find a bit of cubiness and you park yourself on it. And I shall say adieu to you. I shall say it with my sword in my hand, because I like my sword. And boop. That's the sword and half. Hang on, I've got to get a screenshot. That's it. And boop. That's my thumbnail. Have a brilliant day, everyone. And I shall see you next time. Bye.